Right, Dan. Well, it was all over social media yesterday. Word spread fast about federal agents in Santa Cruz, causing some fear around the Central Coast. Now we have more information. In fact, tonight the chief of police saying that it was actually a member of the immigrant community who tipped them off to the gang activity, launching this investigation. Still, tonight residents took over the city council meeting demanding action to prevent deportations.
Let us speak! Let us speak! Let us speak!
Over 200 people showed up to the Santa Cruz City Council meeting. Many marched from the clock tower demanding answers after agents from the Department of Homeland Security raided neighborhoods in their sanctuary city.
We also need consideration from the council. We are the city.
What I want to say is that I want to tell you personally, and I want to tell the rest of the room, when we regroup, when we come back, I will ask that we move forward to the agenda item number 17. Okay?
Some witnessed the raids firsthand.
I ultimately ended up in the house of one of the people that was raided with children who were terrified, who had been left in the back of a wagon for some hour without warm clothes.
Despite the operation being focused on criminals, members of a notorious international gang, residents are not happy about the presence of Homeland Security agents in their sanctuary city.
I was here not long ago, and all of you promised that we won't be going through with this. All of you promised, and I came out of here very happy with all of you. You know, and now I'm here because this happened yesterday in my neighborhood.
The city has already declared sanctuary status, and police won't enforce immigration law. The chief explained collaboration with federal agents was necessary to stop a threat to public safety. And tonight the City Council actually planned to revise their sanctuary status resolution, and then they heard from the public, and now they've ordered a report for more information about what can be done. But as one City Council member put it, resolutions can only do so much. Dan?
All right, thank you very much, Bianca. This morning, the Monterey County Board of Supervisors approved a resolution declaring Monterey County is welcoming to immigrants and refugees. Approved on a vote of 4-2, the resolution also urges no county resources be used to assist in the enforcement of federal immigration law or to gather information about immigrant status. The Monterey County Sheriff expressed support while sharing reservations about the restricting resources, saying cooperation with Immigration and Customs Enforcement will continue, however, in the jail.
The Monterey County Sheriff's Office will not cooperate with Immigration and Customs Enforcement if they decide to come into Monterey County just to do enforcement based on immigration status.
If they're targeting gang members, that's one thing, but it's important to let local immigrant communities know that it's not wider immigration raids that are taking place here locally.
Of over 14,000 bookings in the jail, 391 inmates have been released to ICE because they are illegal immigrants convicted of felonies or very serious misdemeanors. And some new details are emerging following yesterday's raid in Santa Cruz County. 10 suspected gang members have been charged with crimes including drug trafficking and conspiracy to extort drug dealers. The suspects are said to be members of a Salvadoran street gang in Santa Cruz. All 10 indicted yesterday in federal court. If convicted, they do not face deportation. They could spend anywhere between 20 and 40 years, however, in state prison. Santa Cruz PD says they were not questioned on their immigrant status.